So my name is John Harvey, and I have been doing trail work since I was a little kid, really. I was very fortunate to grow up on the north side of Tallahassee, an area where surrounded by woods, and we had a lot of had a lake on one side and woods on the other. So I just grew up playing in the woods, and that a childhood of just being outside meant everything. It was really after college, I guess. I started really getting into connecting areas of town and bike routes. I had this, I guess it was an epiphany one day of, because I lived downtown, and on the east side of Tallahassee there was this big trail system, and there was no good way to get there from downtown for cyclists, at least, without some really bad roads. And I was looking at the map. I love to look at maps. And I could see this railroad corridor that connected it. Over time, I systematically checked out each segment, and so I spent the next 3 years by myself, basically, and I built this trail. Once the trail was in place, I made up these maps and I started distributing them and leaving them on parked bicycles and stuff. And people discovered the trail and started using it. It's incredible how much joy, how proud it makes me feel to know that all these people are using this trail, and it's a very important part of their recreational and transportation needs. We've lived here in this community for 9 years. There's a great bike route on the south side here that's not linked up to the metro station right here. That should be connected for bikers. It was interesting trying to figure out where to cross this creek. I wanted to connect up to the metro station up here, so I had to cross the creek somewhere. So I built that step, cleared it where you could walk across it. I think it's important that people be involved and realize what a resource their trails are, and their bike paths, and the connectivity. And not only do they appreciate it, but they make sure that they demand connectivity, that they demand priority in the government and the community, and how we spend our money and our resources on developing our infrastructure. People will use it if it's connected and viable and has a good flow and they feel safe. And if that's not the case for bike routes in your neighborhood, then demand it. Little Virginia spring. In Florida we got real springs. Not much, but it's still pretty cool.